The heat goes on and we're still looking at fair skies and temperatures deep into the 90s. This is out in Beeville where you've got 93 degrees right now, a light southeasterly wind, lots of sun out there. Still feels like about 105 out in Beeville. Rockport feels like about 100 to 102. And the wind out of the southeast at 10 miles an hour. Beautiful afternoon, 87 degrees, couldn't be much nicer. Unless you go tomorrow. It could be nicer then. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the middle 80s along the coastal waters. And with those light southeasterly winds, you're going to see smooth bays and seas at around 2 feet. Rip current risk is low, and it's going to stay that way with those light winds. We made it up officially to 95 degrees here in Corpus Christi today. That's only 2 degrees off the record high set back 1911, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Well, 72 degrees your low this morning. The big issue tomorrow and on into Tuesday is the heat index will be up into triple digits tomorrow and again Tuesday. You can see that. You can see 100 to 105 degrees. You're going to have to get used to this. That's the way things are going to be for a while. And the reason this big upper level high sitting right over portions of West Texas, New Mexico, and notice around the periphery of it, you see these little dents here. That's an upper level disturbance that's bringing thunderstorms to North Texas, and as it moves on, you're going to see those thunderstorms fire even now as we speak. Little ripples of instability moving around the periphery of that high. And also way down south in the Bay of Campeche is a tropical disturbance, the first one of its kind so far this year. And this one is going to have some slow intensification the next several days as it drifts to the north. More on that in a little bit. Look at your temperatures across the southern part of the country right now. Generally from the 90s into the low hundreds, and around here, that's what you're seeing. We had that high of 95. We're sitting at 94 right now. Upper 80s along the coastline, middle to upper 90s, even still 100 degrees up in Cotulla. Where it's much drier, it can heat more readily. We'll be down into the lower 70s tomorrow morning. Most folks in the lower to middle 70s for a minimum. And more heat tomorrow. We talked about that. Middle to upper 90s in much of the area. But the winds will be light. And because those light winds and mainly clear skies overnight, with that residual moisture, what we are going to see is fog. Once again, now this morning visibilities were down near zero over much of the area. We're going to see that again tomorrow. So your morning drive, prepare for that. Also, during the late night, early morning hours, you're going to see maybe a chance of a few showers as those disturbances move around. But watch this one. The tropical system moves on up. At this point, it looks like the models are carrying it to around the mouth of the Sabine by early Sunday morning, and that will, unfortunately for us, take a lot of the precipitation chances to our east, and that means only modest amounts of rain. That could all change. We'll keep you advised on that, but the long term is that all that precipitation will be away from us. Gives us this forecast, the first half of the week, very much like what we saw this weekend. And you may see some isolated showers after midnight. A little better chance of rain, but only isolated to scattered thunderstorms the second half of the week. We'll keep our eyes on the tropic. You watch us. Javier?